Hi everyone, welcome to this week's weekly review. I want to talk to you about all that's been happening so far in the market this week. We took quite some losses, this week because of some of the little market reactions which we experienced with the dollar index, and that has led to a lot of moves with GU and EU that was not expected. Really, let's go to the chart so I can show you a few things. Few entries we took. This is GU. Of course, this particular analysis and review is for the free channel, of which I always speak to the community on GU and GJ. So for GU, the first entry, as you can see, went straight to stop loss. The second entry went a little bit and then went to hit stop loss. The third entry went to hit take profit. The fourth entry went to hit take profit. The fifth entry went to hit stop loss. The sixth entry went to hit stop loss. The fifth entry went to hit stop loss. So it's a very critical week, okay, because the kind of losses I saw this week I've never seen in a very long time. So, but let's quickly review. The first one here gave us a stop loss of 20 pips. The second one here 20 pips, that's 40 pips. This one gave us a take profit of, let's see how many pips. 27 pips minus 40, we have 13 pips left to balance. Then this one here gave us 26 pips minus 13, we have another 13 positive. So we have negative here, this 40, so minus the positive of 13, so we have 27, and then we have this one that induced before. This would have been the recovery, everybody got induced, so we have 20 here, so we have 47 pips loss. Wow, this is something we've not had in a very long time. 47 pips loss, and that's about 2.5% loss for GU, but it's not a problem. I'm going to show you a little bit of the reviews. And what's the reviews? Let's go straight to the XY. Now the dollar index has not been very stable, it's been very unstable. Like, take for instance, if you look at the dollar index from the 4 hour time frame, you agree with me that it has been constantly bullish, okay? So but the part of the instability is that despite the fact that it's constantly bullish, you find it sometimes going massively bearish, okay? And that has caused that instability, and it has broken out on this part, of which definitely we're going to be expecting bearish moves from the beginning of the coming week. So with this, what you must do is, when you find the dollar index playing out like this, then you might need to now stick to sessions, okay? The best sessions for us to trade is the London session and the New York session. Why? Because we trade GU and EU all at the same time. For GU, London session, then sometimes the New York session. Any other session outside Asian and the other ones may just get us induced, and that's exactly where sometimes we become the liquidity in the market. So if you look closely, you see this is what it has been doing. You see it goes bullish and then it goes bearish and then goes bullish, and it goes bullish. So it was a little bit difficult to read it based on the lack of directional bias, and that affected most of the decisions we made on GU. So to correct that, this is what we're going to do. Of course, I pick my entries from what price does from the liquidity points. So for the new week, I'm going to draw out my liquidity points on GU and strictly wait for price to get in the liquidity point, like what price did here. Wait for price to get in the liquidity point, and then once I get my entry confirmation, which is the break of structure and the complete market structure shift, which is an A setups, then we go in. A setup, we go in. But if it doesn't give us all of this confirmation, we do not go in. Like a lot of you wondering why we did not buy this GU. That's exactly why we didn't buy it. For the VIP community, I would have been showing the EU, but this is not the VIP community. But let me just show you, so you just see a few of what I mean. You can see that they were massively bullish from the liquidity point, but we didn't get the entry. So because we didn't get the entry, we cannot chase the candles. Take note of that. So these are some of the controls and adjustments we're going to make so that we do not make the errors we made in this completing week. So you look closely to DXY, find out what DXY does once it gets to the liquidity point, the reaction, the break of structure, the complete market structure sheet, giving us the trend. Then we follow the trend, because the trend is your friend. We're not swing traders, so we shouldn't be looking for swing entries, or rather we are trend traders. We should focus on trend entries. Let's go straight to the other one, which is GJ. That's GBP JPY. Exactly what the market was doing. I wasn't really spotting or taking much entries because the market was a little bit somehow this week, so I was very careful. So I didn't post another entry on GG. I didn't even look at the charts. This was the only entry, which was at the closing of last week. I told you to enter with a bearish move. It hit stop loss, and since then I didn't post any entry. So watch out for the new week. I'm going to do the trend line liquidity, and I'm going to show you the next entry. Of course, this one is swing trade, the other one is trend trade, this one is swing trade. So take note of the two of them, they are not the same. Okay, so quickly let's go into the synthetics. Okay, so when you come to the synthetics, you're going to find that we didn't take any entry also on the synthetic, apart from boom. Boom is not on the free entry list, so we might not be looking at that. Okay, so let's look at jump 25, volatility 25 as we round up this weekly review. For those are the only two that are listed for us for the free community. Look at what boom kept doing. It kept going bearish and bearish and refused to go to TP, and because our analysis was wrong. Okay, learn to accept that you are wrong as a trader. That way you can be able to do better. So look at it, look at the entry, look closely, you see that we were wrong. Okay, we were wrong, and this is not for you, this is for the VIP community. So this is the volatility 25. We didn't get any entry, sorry, we didn't get any entry. So we're going to reanalyze for the new week, and we're going to post entry. Let's just say GU got me too busy and got my attention, especially with the several stop losses that was hit, and I paid more attention on it. And this is jump 25. I found many liquidities which has been taken out, this taken out, this taken out, and so I didn't see my entry. So I'm going to reanalyze jump 25 and give you the next entry. But these are the two I can take on the free community. So what are you waiting for to get on the VIP? We currently have the 25% discount running for all who are interested to get into the VIP community. You need to, because on the VIP community you can get more pairs, more synthetics, more CFDs, more cryptos. There's no crypto save on the free, but on the VIP you have crypto to trade. Okay, and by the time you are trading each of all of these, you have a 50% from all of them from different accounts. At least you should have 500% profit to yourself every month. For the free community you have just 4, and that should give you at least 200%. So go to the mentorship plan, choose what you want, look at the categories we have, take notes, and remember we have the promo that is running. Okay, so you know the promo code, it's on the e-card. So all you need to do is put your coupon code, and once you put your coupon code, a 25% discount will be given to you on whichever package you choose, and you go ahead and pay what is showing after the 25% is taken away. I'll be looking forward to having you during the weekly analysis, and also watch out for the live weekly trading session, okay, which is going to be holding 1 p.m. GMT +1 on Mondays as usual. Then remember, I have daily live classes, weekly live classes for the VIP, and this is for the VIP because a lot has not been joining in. I want you to take note of it. We have live trading session for VIP, live weekly trading session for VIP, and that's where you can see the rest of the pairs. Make sure you don't miss it. So I hope you were able to pick those simple instructions from this weekly review. And what are these instructions? Number one, no matter how excellent your strategy is, there's every tendency that you will hit stop loss, okay, even more than expected times. no matter how excellent your strategy is, you will eventually take profits. Okay, so what makes and keeps the balance is the risk management. So you're hitting stop loss maybe 5 times, 6 times, and you're risking 1%, that becomes 6% loss. But when you're hitting stop loss 6 times and you're risking more than 1%, maybe you're risking 5%, that becomes 30%. And the guy is wondering how he blew the account. Your risk management is not in proper check. If for any reason you observe that your loss streak is more in a particular week or a particular period, then you must know that your risk management must be very tight. So manage your risk and make sure you do better in the coming week. See you soon.